Hey there, it's Surging Chaos. This week I'm going to be talking about what I believe is probably the most problematic thing about EDH, like in terms of a card or card pool itself. And a lot of people do like to talk about a certain card that is just like not fun at all for EDH, like Emrakul or Sorin or Magister Sphinx, for example. But I really don't believe those are the kind of cards that really cause the problems in EDH. I believe that when it all comes back down to it, the one thing in EDH that's probably the most troubling is fast mana. And I know the Rules Committee did ban Rofellos, Tolarian Academy, and Channel, but the fact of the matter is there's still a ton of fast mana in the format, and especially in large amounts. For example, you can play Soul Ring, Mana Vault, Grim Monolith, Basalt Monolith, etc., all in the same deck. And the people that like to talk about how Emrakul is overpowered or something like that, they're talking about like a turn 2 or a turn 3 spell from Emrakul. Well, that's almost certainly because the person who dropped Emrakul played Soul Ring and Mana Crypt and Grim Monolith and a lot of different fast mana spells like that to just accelerate them into play at warp speed. And you really have to go back to the enablers to see what the problem is, not the card that exactly piggybacks off the enablers itself. And 15 mana is still a lot to play for a spell. And I know Magister Sphinx is really good as well, even though it costs 7, which is a lot cheaper. The fact of the matter is, the fast mana is what's causing it to seem unfair, because it's coming into play so quickly. And this is really not a shot at Soul Ring, because I know Soul Ring is the flagstone, like the flagship card of the format, but it's when the fast mana is played in such huge amounts that it becomes a really big problem. It's when the deck likes to play, a blue deck likes to play Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Grim Monolith, and Mana Vault all in the same deck, for example. Or you have a Karn deck or an Emrakul deck that's just loaded down with all that fast mana in there. So, if there was one card that really could be banned, to be seriously thinking, I honestly think Grim Monolith could be banned in the future. As silly as it sounds, I think it's a feasibly bannable card because, one, it creates fast mana, which fast mana is really problematic in the format at times, and two, it combos with Power Artifact for infinite mana. And there are some cases where the Rules Committee will ban cards like that because they're used specifically for infinite combos. So Grim Monolith could be possibly a banned card. I'm not saying it will be, but I actually seriously think that if it were banned, I would not be surprised at all. Alright, so that's going to do it for this week. Check out Ghost's YouTube channel. I will have his YouTube channel in the link, and I will have the other relevant links up as well when I get this video uploaded. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.